So hi, welcome back to the Good Noise Podcast. My name is Glory, and today I'm here with.
Eva-B from Rise of the Northstar.
And today we are going to be chatting about their upcoming album, Chapter 4, Red FALCON Super Battle, Neo-Paris War. So congrats on that, by the way. How do you feel about the response to it so far?
It's been awesome. I mean, we released already four songs, four tracks.
Mm-hmm.
We took some new stuff, especially on the last one,
Mm-hmm.
with some singing parts in the chorus,
Yeah.
which didn't happen that much in Rise of the Northstar. And yeah, I mean, people are very excited. So yeah, I can't wait for the release of the full songs.
Yeah, absolutely. Obviously, I got in advance of the record and was able to listen to it before the interview. This record is so big. I loved
Ah,
every second of it. Wonderful job. And the title,
thank
I
you.
fucking love it. It's awesome.
Ah, nice. Thank you very much. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a long one.
Mm-hmm.
And it's actually maybe you have this question already, but
Mm-hmm.
it's actually like a big reference to all the mangas and anime,
That's what I
like
thought. Mm-hmm.
chapter or yeah just the title of episodes, which are pretty long
Mm-hmm.
in this kind of stuff. So yeah, we wanted to make like a reference to that.
Wonderful. So that was actually my next question. It was the meaning behind the title and the cover. You kind of took that from me, but I would love it if you could go a bit more in depth on kind of the meaning behind it and then also the cover art.
Well, so for the title and like kind of the concept behind this album, which is not that huge compared to the two last albums, which
Mm-hmm.
they were like a big story behind everything. But on this one, I remember I talked to Vitya about this, and when I sent the song Neo Paris for
Mm-hmm.
the first time, which had this kind of I don't know, like modern mellow like cyber thing,
Mm-hmm.
and he wanted to go to this mecha Japanese thing, and that's how like the Falcon came here, like
Mm-hmm.
this kind of plane mecha thing,
Yeah.
and yeah, it was like a some kind of a mecha that will help us in difficult moments.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how all the concept of this album came.
Gotcha. And then at what point did that concept kind of come together? Is that like a storyline for the record tying into the cover and the title, or is it just something fun that you guys wanted to do?
No, it's yeah, it's not that much. It doesn't have that much an impact
Mm-hmm.
in the album. There is actually, I think, two songs. You got the intro and you got Falcon
Mm-hmm.
and you got then the song Desolation Hawk,
Mm-hmm.
which are talking about the Falcon.
Yeah.
But it's yeah, it there is not much about this one, and that's something we wanted to do for a long time because of the two last album we had like a very huge concept
Mm-hmm.
that we were not able to get out
Yeah.
and of this. And right now we just wanted to have like few tracks talking about the specific subject and
Mm-hmm.
have much freedom for
Yeah.
the rest of the album.
Absolutely. That makes sense. And would you be able
Mhm.
to tell me a little bit about your writing process for this record?
Uh, it's kind of hard to get out of the writing process and have a big objective vision of what happened at that moment.
Mm-hmm.
I know that's a lot of um, we got most of the time that kind of question, which is how did you come up with? I have no idea. I just sit on my computer, I play guitar, and
Yeah.
things happen.
Yeah, I mean that's fair enough.
It's very hard to explain it.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is, I mean, we had a different thing with this album because 2 years ago, new members came in Rise of the Northstar with the new drummer and a new bass player.
Yeah.
So one big changement was that Yoru, the bassist, the
Mm-hmm.
bass player, he's an awesome guy for creating hip hop beats.
Yeah, dope.
So we were, yeah, he proposed so many beats, and
Mm-hmm.
we created some song like Desolation Hawk.
Mm-hmm.
This song started with the beats, and
Mm-hmm.
I created all the music around this one. So I think that's a big change for us, and yeah, pretty much that's it's always the same with Rise of North Stars. So I pretty much write songs,
Mm-hmm.
send them to the guys, and then Vitya start writing lyrics, and we go back and forth with it.
Gotcha. All right. So it just kind of builds up. So this entire record, did each song kind of start with the base of the beat and then you added on instrumentals and then it just kind of went from there with lyrics back and forth?
Like just few, like only for Desolation Hawk, and you
Mm.
got the song Ender, which
Yeah.
is a full hip hop song, and
Yeah.
the outro.
Yeah.
And yeah, sometimes, and also you added some so all the scratches you can hear in the
Mm-hmm.
album are real one.
Oh,
This is
yeah.
not like computer thing.
Oh, that's
Like it
dope.
took every vocal and just scratch it.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we had it's cool to have that kind of new textures
Absolutely.
in the album
Mm-hmm.
that had a more like uh, more diversity, I will
Absolutely.
say.
Yeah.
And yeah,
Ear candy. I love it. That's my favorite thing with music. All those little textures and bits and pieces that you could just kind of
yeah.
pick out on good headphones or good speakers. I love it.
Hmm.
Hmm. So
Especially when they are real ones.
exactly, because it adds that extra layer, and I feel like most people, some people can tell when it is kind of like, uh, what is it, off of the computer, or if it is like an actual drum, or if it's an actual record scratch. It adds
Yeah,
that extra depth to it, I guess.
definitely. But it's
Mhm.
getting harder.
Oh yeah, it's getting way harder. Yeah, but I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. Um, and are you able to tell me what song off this record took the longest to write, and which one is your personal favorite?
Hmm.
Mhm.
Um, man, we actually had some difficulties with okay the writing process like musically.
Mhm.
I'm pretty much uh well, that's just facts, but I'm pretty much fast about it because when I write songs, it just flows very like rapidly,
Mhm.
I guess. When it's good one. When I have like hard things going on, then I just get off the song and it's not gonna happen. So the one with the most like challenge was No Turning Back
Mhm.
because that's a song that Vitya he was not like very um how you say that like enthusiast about this one,
Mhm.
and I decided to write lyrics and
Mhm.
to even like pose it like all the rhythm, the top lane of the
Mhm.
song, and so he had to reproduce what I wanted him to do,
Mhm.
which is something he's not comfortable with.
Yeah.
He preferred to write the lyrics and do everything himself.
Mhm.
So we took a long time to record this on the vocals. It was
Mhm.
hard for him, but yeah, I like this one. And for the best song,
Mhm.
I think for me it's Back to Basic,
Okay.
which is the song that we started the collaboration with Florent
Mhm.
Salfati from Landmarks,
Mhm.
and yeah, that's the big song for me.
Absolutely. And I'm curious on how that collaboration came to be. I love landmarks. So seeing that,
Mhm.
come on. So how did that happen? Did he come in and write his own parts? Did you guys have a part ready? What was that process like?
So we know each other for a long time
Mm-hmm.
because like I think their first show out of Marseille,
Mm-hmm.
like the city they came from, was opening for us like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
So yeah, we played together a lot of time,
Mm-hmm.
and so we knew each other like very well.
Yeah.
And I remember I went to their show in Olympia in
Mm-hmm.
Paris, which is a big venue. And
Mm-hmm.
when I was backstage with Flo, and I just asked him if he was interested in doing a song with us,
Mm-hmm.
and he said, of course, absolutely.
Yeah.
And so we got that song Back to Basics,
Yeah.
which we started to recording vocals on it, and we
Mm-hmm.
were not quite happy with how the chorus sound,
Yeah.
and we just thought like, I mean, we need someone who can sing on
Mm-hmm.
this one.
Yeah.
So we sent a message at Flo and say, let's go. Of course, we sent him the song. He said it's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
He sent back like a chorus with no words,
Mm-hmm.
just the top lane. We were like, it's awesome. Let's do it.
Yeah.
He wrote his own lyrics,
Cool.
everything. Just Vitya gave him the topic
Mm-hmm.
of the song, which is back to basic, like very basic things.
Mm-hmm.
And what happened is that he proposed to mix and master the song.
Mm-hmm.
Well, first of all, this song was not at first it was not going to the album. It was we
Oh.
just wanted to put it like a single,
Yeah.
like just
Standalone.
the song like this, yeah,
Yeah.
standalone. And when he sent it back to us, we said just okay, you're just gonna do the mix and mastering of the album because it's awesome. What's
Yeah,
really on it?
just take it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So the whole collaboration with Flo with
Hmm.
this album started from this song, actually.
From just the song, and it snowballed
Hmm.
to just the entire record.
Yeah, exactly. So,
I love that. I love that so much. That's wonderful. Oh, and how
and
did?
it,
Oh, continue, please. Yes.
you know, he did. I maybe that's the next question, but he did like a fantastic job on the mixing and the mastering
Yeah.
because the thing is, like Flo know the band since a long time because he
Mm-hmm.
was listening to it like 10 years ago,
I was gonna
and
say.
so he knew we wanted something more modern because
Mm-hmm.
the two last albums sounded like the way we wanted it to sound, but it's not like like how production are right now,
Mm-hmm.
which are like very powerful with lots of impact and stuff like this. And
Mm-hmm.
Flo knew all this stuff, so he managed to with the sound I got on the pre-production, he
Mm-hmm.
managed to take all of that and just make it like more powerful,
Yeah.
which is awesome. It's is really like awesome guy.
That's so wonderful. It's almost like having a long term fan come and mix and master for you because they're already educated on your discography and the gradual evolution of the band that they kind of know like where the next step is. That's so dope.
Exactly, exactly.
Yeah, hell yeah. So how did the track list for the album come about? Did you guys write the opener to be the opener, closer to be the closer? Did you shuffle it around to see what fits? What was that process like?
Well, it's all the time about yeah, finding the good track list is so we got this thing which is specificity. We use seven strings like low tuning for some songs
Mm-hmm.
and six strings like more high tuning for other songs. So
Yeah.
first off, we try to manage to put them on the good order so it doesn't sound like all the low stuff all together and then
Mm-hmm.
all the high. So there is that thing. And we also thought about, so you have at the middle of the album this kind of hip hop things
Mm-hmm.
because you had like the five first songs are very like powerful. So
Mm-hmm.
there is this little thing to take a rest, I
Yeah.
guess,
Yeah.
a little pause, and
Mm-hmm.
then come back to something even heavier,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I guess. And yes, I think it's all about that. We usually have on the like the second track, so the third track because you have the intro, but all
Mm-hmm.
the time with Rise of the Northstar on each album, the third track or the second real songs are the biggest single.
Mm-hmm.
So we like Legacy of She. This is Here Comes the Boom,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, on this one we wanted to put Neo Paris, which
Mm-hmm.
is I think Neo Paris for this album it's the best song that represents the band right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
There's everything in that song. So yeah, that's pretty much how we come up with all the songs.
Yeah. Just balancing the ebb and flow of it. Yeah.
And of course, like listening to it, and I don't know, there's just something that happened, and sometimes you have to change because it doesn't sound good. I don't know how to explain it, but
Yeah.
yeah.
It's just vibes. Yeah. Oh yeah.
hmm
Oh
hmm
yeah. And would you be able to tell me where your headspace is at while you're creating the record?
So it was a very this album was recording very fast actually because we had some line, you know, some dates,
Mm-hmm.
and we were rushing a bit because we were late.
Mm-hmm.
So some I know that Vitya had some lyrics that he had to put down on the paper like very fast,
Yeah.
which sometimes is good because
Mm-hmm.
when you have too much time, you just take too much time. I mean,
Exactly.
you're
Then you
just
start nitpicking.
rewriting.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes like having these deadlines are cool
Yeah.
because it puts
Helpful.
you in another mood.
Mm-hmm.
But um, well, I guess from all Rise of the Northstar album, there is of course some kind of rage inside, but positive one.
Mm-hmm.
If you're looking to the lyrics, it's
Mm-hmm.
all about positive vibes
Mm-hmm.
in the end. And yeah, it's hard to write metal without having this like rage or big energy
Mm-hmm.
in this one. But at the same time, I know that's a lot of time we got this question, but it's so hard to answer because when you take the guitar and you write something,
Hmm.
you're not like, okay, how do I feel right now? And I have to reproduce it in with the guitar.
Guitar. Hmm.
It just goes that way
Hmm.
without even thinking, which
Yeah.
is the beauty of it, I guess.
Yeah, that's fair.
And but yeah, I think if you yeah, when you listen to the album, we got the song Nemesis,
Hmm.
which we're gonna talk about, but that's the heaviest song I think we ever created.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was probably a lot of rage in
Uh,
this album.
yeah, a lot of rage that you think like everyone was feeling as you were creating that song. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And how do you recommend your fans to listen to this album for the first time? Should they do it in the car with friends, dark with headphones on? Should they work out to it? What do you personally recommend?
I will recommend how I listen to the album.
Mm-hmm.
So that's, it's funny because these days, and maybe even before, but there is not that much people who listen to
Yeah.
the album. What I mean by that is like you listen to the album and you don't do anything else
Yeah.
because it's easy to put music when you're driving, when
Mm-hmm.
you're like cleaning up your house or a workout,
Mm-hmm.
stuff like this, but you're doing something else at the same time.
Yeah, it's like background
And
music. Mm-hmm.
yeah, exactly. Even though, I mean, you can like focus on it, of course, but
Mm-hmm.
I love to just sit on the couch, take the like closing eyes, whatever you want, but just listen to the album and what's happening.
Mm-hmm.
I do this a lot of time, and the last time I got like a punch in the face listening to the album is like probably the last Knock Loose album.
Oh yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, it's not possible to focus on anything else when you're
Mm.
listening to this. It's it's so crazy. You're
Exactly.
like, what the fuck is
Yeah, you
happening?
can't
So,
miss it. Yeah.
mm, mm.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you listen to it, a lot of times you can do whatever you want with it. But
Mm-hmm.
I mean, just at least
Yeah.
one take of the album, like just listening to it, and should be good.
Absolutely. Perfect. And this one should be super, super quick off top of your head. I want you to describe this album for new listeners in 3 words. No more, no less.
Ah, I put Rage, of course.
Of course.
I put for the band, I will put modern,
Mm-hmm.
which is not a word I will use for the past album.
Mm-hmm.
And I use a how you said urban, Urban.
Urban? Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
Hell yeah. Good trio.
Mm.
Good trio. And in the same vein as the last question, but not as much pressure, is there a certain feeling or emotion you want this album to evoke in your listeners? And it could be more than one word. You go crazy on this one.
Hmm. I think the best thing on each, and it's something that's happened on each album, the best thing you can say and produce to a listener is giving powers to fight back against something that's bothering you in
Mm-hmm.
life in general,
Mm-hmm.
like some bad situations, stuff like that. So I know we got some message from the fans who say, okay, this song made me realize something, or it helped me going through a difficult moment.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's the best thing that can happen. And I'm saying that knowing that as a listener to music, I got songs that helped me so much in my own life.
Yeah.
So if this can happen with something I wrote
Mm-hmm.
to someone else, that's the best thing that can happen.
Yeah, that's a win. Damn straight.
Hmm.
Right. And are you able to touch on any particularly challenging or standout moments during the creation of the album, positive or negative?
It's funny because, well, not funny, but it had the creating world of Rise of the Northstar is pretty much very simple.
Mm-hmm.
Like there is no fancy things happening.
Yeah.
Everything is like very strict and stuff. So, uh, well, I guess we for this album we had a long time with Vitya for
Mm-hmm.
because I recorded Vitya for all the 90% of the vocals because some parts were with well actually okay I know the answer. Best thing that happened it were when we recorded some vocal parts in Marseille with
Mhm.
Florent
Mhm.
because we did like some stuff on New Paris and Falcon, maybe another songs,
Mhm.
like maybe 3 songs with him.
Mhm.
And yeah, I mean, working with him, having his inputs
Yeah.
on some parts were like the best thing. And it was even Vitya, I remember like most of the time Vitya are saying to the mixing guy like, okay, can you put this effects on this part or can you do something like that? And
Mhm.
Flora, we didn't have to say anything. He was doing it even before we say something
Yeah.
because we were kind of in the same vibe. And
Mhm.
as he is also like a rapper,
Mhm.
man. So I mean, it was awesome. So yeah, I think the one of the best thing is this, yeah, going to the studio with the flow.
Exactly. Perfection. And for this
Mhm.
question, I want you to picture you're on tour. You're at a gas station for a rest stop. You're going in. What is your snack of choice?
Ah, okay, it's funny because this is what I do.
Mhm.
I don't buy anything at the gas
You
station. I
don't.
wait for the guys to buy,
Uh huh.
and then they always like not hitting everything, so I take the rest.
What? You wait. So you just clean up. All right. You didn't like that. I'll take that.
Exactly.
Uh
That
huh.
big that they always do that. They buy so much stuff and they
Mhm.
don't hit it. So I'm
Yeah.
like, okay, you don't want it
You know,
anymore? Okay,
yeah,
give it to
I'll
me.
take it, you know. But then, what if you're stuck with something bad that you don't like, and you're like, damn it, I could see why you didn't finish this.
There is always something good in the end.
God, that's beautiful. That's inspiring, man. it's, like, it's inspiring. Hell yeah. And on the topic of food, if the band was a dish, what dish would the band be and why?
Okay, I would say so from Japan
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
a ramen, but with a good French bottle of wine.
Ooh, I love
Okay.
that. Okay, now you're
Yeah.
cooking. You're cooking. That's good. That's good. All right.
I don't know if it works because like the ramen all this I don't know how you say it in English, but
Mm-hmm.
water boiling things,
Oh yeah, yeah. Just
so that
hot. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
so
Broth.
that's a lot of water juice even with the drink. But
Exactly.
yeah,
It's
I
fine.
think I would say that.
Hell yeah, perfect. And for the last couple questions, we're actually gonna shift away from music if that's okay with you.
Yeah.
Perfection. We're actually gonna go straight to death row. So if you're on death row, what would your last meal be with a drink?
So drink, I'll take wine.
Mm-hmm.
I go specifically. I go natural wine, which
Okay.
is something specific in France. And for the meal, I'll go for a dessert because I'm a
Mm-hmm.
sugar guy.
Oh, okay.
And I'll go for, okay, my mom make the best tiramisu, like the Italian stuff.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll go for that one with a glass of wine.
Oh, that sounds beautiful. I'm like addicted to tiramisu right now. I don't know why.
It's
Mm.
it's horrible. Don't
Oh,
don't put that in front of me.
no, no, it's over. Like, don't expect me to share any of it, man. That is gone.
Exactly,
Except
exactly.
there 1 second, gone the next. It's crazy, man. um,
That's it.
and if you could live in one fictional world for a week, where would you live?
Okay, I'll go probably for like a heroic fantasy world,
Hmm.
probably like Lords of the Ring or
Yeah,
something like that.
exactly. Something a little crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, with dragons and stuff.
Exactly. I mean, you might as well. It's a week. You gotta live it up.
Yeah. Okay,
Hmm.
there is another one, of course. I will go like in a like Japanese mecha thing, like Evangelion or Gundam, when you can pilot some big robots
Yeah, yeah,
also.
yeah. That would be dope. That would be really dope.
Yeah,
Yeah, and that's more on
yeah.
brand for this record as well.
Of course it is.
Yeah. Hell yeah. And I have the honor of asking the last question. Every single person
hmm
I've spoken to has actually said it is the most important question.
hmm
What is your favorite color?
Oh, it's green, actually.
Green? Do you have a specific
Uh,
shade of green?
May no, not really. I didn't thought about this.
Mm-hmm.
I just like green. It's
Green.
funny because I don't have any green guitar
Yeah.
because it doesn't fit with the like the colors of the album and on most of the time. But
Yeah.
I would say green.
Well, that just means the next album you gotta fit green in there somewhere, so you can finally get your green guitar.
I have to convince Vitya about it.
There you go. Exactly.
That's
You gotta start plotting.
yeah.
Yeah.
I will have to.
Hell yeah. Well, as I said, that's all the questions I have for you today. Is there anything you would like to plug?
Well, just can't wait for the listening of the new album from the fans and having the feedback.
Mm-hmm.
It's something we try to do uh, quickly
Mm-hmm.
compared to the other albums, and we put in like a lot of energy on it, and we are very proud and happy about it. So can't wait to just let it out and to play some songs live too.
Beautiful. Hell yeah. Well, thank you so much for sitting down with me today. This has been Eva-B from Rise of the Northstar, and I've been Glory from the Good Noise podcast.